monster matchup.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think Luke Shaw is a player who can really thrive here, Peter. I expect a lot of long diagonal passes from that deep left position, and he can make those long busting runs looking to provide cutbacks. So we've got a ball shifter and a chance creator all in one.
Okay, interesting. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Timber. Gabriel. And back to the goalkeeper. Saka. Timber forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Martinelli. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Maguire is there and he can get that clear. Oh, it's Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shaw. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez chooses to go cross-field. Merino. Calafiori. Merino. And he goes cross-field. Shaw gets across to intercept that. Lobbed in behind. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gabriel, and it's played forward. Casemiro wins the duel this time. That is a great pick out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played, and he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Martinez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mazraoui. Ugarte. Casemiro. Maciej Cunha. Šeško! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Šeško really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. That does surprise everyone, and not in a good way. Saka. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Gabriel shifted upfield. Casemiro tries a deft little ball. Played out to the right. Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Bruno. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. There's Rawi. Cleared away. Out to the right. It's Maciej Cunha! Keeper's done ever so well.
Matheus Cunha is offering a right smile there.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. The ball goes in. Saka getting this one clear. Martinelli. Calafiori. It's a lovely, neat pass. Martinelli. And here's Saka. Šeško could move up a gear here. Shaw.
Manchester United, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now.
Šeško! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Sandro Martinez, aim forwards. Šeško. Eze. And they can counter here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's onside. And he's managed to get free. And the shot!
some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Merino. Saliba, gently done. Oh, it's Eze. He has found the way through. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gabriel. Arsenal are already ahead. The perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Šeško. Spread out to the left. It's a throw-in. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Matheus Cunha, decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Timber. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Thinks one through. Can he finish? What a save by David Raya! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bruno Fernandes falls short. Produces a cross. Oh, that is not what he intended. Calafiori. Gabriel. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ugarte concedes a free kick for that. That has been cleared. And he welcomes it in. Šeško. Eze gets good distance on it. There will be a throw-in. Martinelli gets over and intercepts. Calafiori has created one goal already. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. That's a throw. Martinelli. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. Lisandro Martinez attempts a clearance. Calafiori. Martinelli. Merino. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Calafiori, cross into the box. Takes a shot! Shaw. Played towards the other side. Mazraoui is onto it in a flash. And there's green grass ahead of him. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. That's really well manoeuvred. Calafiori shifted upfield. Martinelli tries to dink it through. They've won a corner. Tries to get it clear. Do have a chance to counter here. Aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Maguire, gently done. Matheus Cunha. Ball's played through. And it's Shaw. Played out wide. Shaw played into the box. And it's hoisted clear. And they've got a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Crossed into the box. And that has been cleared. Ugarte, probing pass. And it's played forward. And the pass is intercepted. It's run loose here. Shaw. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Trying it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's Eze. Eze laid out to the left flank.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Martinez. Lisandro Martinez, gently done. Rice. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Plays it through. It is quite a run he's making here. Hoisted in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That has been knocked clear. And here's Marino. And here's Eze. He's had a shot! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Two goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Casemiro. Martinez. Saka. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. No foul, says the referee. Gabriel. Timber. Rice. He's got away. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's the shot! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that was very necessary. And it's Casemiro. Sheshko, and it's hoisted clear. Calafiori moved on forwards. Now it's Eze. Calafiori drives forward on the overlap. Martinelli, and here's Eze, and here's Saka, and the finish! Should have made it 4.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Maguire. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Played in by Mazraoui. Gabriel can get it clear. Over the bar.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Shaw makes the interception. Done delicately. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Saliba, forwards and with intent. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Flings in it's a mighty effort! Just needed better contact.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Cuts out the supply. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here. Shot. Great chance! Oh, he's missed it. Pass has been well intercepted. Martinez. Casemiro shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. Martinelli. Aim forwards. He's through here. He's for chance! It was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Calafiori, gently done. Martinelli, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes! It's in! They're back within reach!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Saliba, Merino, moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Timber, crosses it in. That's going to go a long way. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saka. That's put paid to a promising move. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And for a moment, time stood still. And he's on his way! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Matheus Cunha, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Bruno Fernandes, gently... Šeško! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Šeško really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Saka, that's an imaginative pass. Calmly anticipates. Mazraoui, forwards and with intent. And here's Martinelli. That's good play. So who's he picking out? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Is onto it in a flash. And it's been played through. Šeško! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Martinelli. Back into the middle. Casemiro gets rid without sophistication. Merino. Eze. Lovely, now then. And he's big chance! Oh, another save. Meet it right. Rice with the short one. Saka. Now, what about a counter-attack? Saliba. Saka. Saka looking for a runner. Tries to get it clear. It's a loose ball. Šeško. And the counter is on. Showing good feet.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Saka. Timber. Merino. Saliba. Martinelli. Rice played up towards the front line. Martinez. Casemiro. Lisandro Martinez. That's a sharp pass. Calafiori. And it's Eze. Played out to the right. Out to the right. And here's Saka. Martinelli. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Saliba. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Martinelli, over to the left. Merino. And here's Eze.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rice plays it short. Now it's Rice. He's well positioned. Goes for a shot! Šeško. That'll be a throw-in. Saka. Martinez. Ugarte. Maguire. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw shifted upfield. Saka. Martinelli. And a chance! He hits the net. And they are cruising away. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Casemiro. Now it's Rice. And that could set him on his way. Saka. Bullish header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Arsenal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Climbs up big! Oh, it needed better placement. Saka. Martinelli. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Shaw. Eze. Shaw cuts it out. Matheus Cunha. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Saliba with the clearance. Martinelli. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a fabulous ball. And it's Eze. Shaw. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. Matheus Cunha. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Mazraoui. Maguire. Aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. Shaw. Oh, shooting chance! And the chance goes to waste. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Saka. Martinelli. Eze. Succumbs to the pressure. Bayindir sends that a long way. Saka. Played with finesse. Maguire gets it clear. And it's Marino. Now it's Rice. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Clears it away. Oh, sweet beat. Merino. Rice played out towards the right wing. Oh, smashing header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Ugarte. Maguire. Ugarte. Maguire, gently done. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui charging forward down that flank. Charge, surely! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Defending of the desperate variety. Ugarte. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could break here. Eze. Timber. Martinelli. And here's Eze. Maguire. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Circe. He is through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Martinelli. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Eze, chance here to counter. Martinelli. Just too much on that. Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Head over towards the opposite flank. Mazraoui gets flagged offside. Saliba moved on forwards. Merino, and it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Shaw, and it's lofted through here. And here's Martinelli. Eze played out to the left flank. Cross. Up he goes! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Casemiro. Lisandro Martinez. Oh, good spread. Mikel Merino cuts out the pass. Can he spark a counter here? Eze. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards. Now it's Circe, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Searching pass he's played there. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's an excellent interception. Merino. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Out to the left it goes. Cleared away. Rice. goalkeeper's got good distance on that. Shaw. And it's Shaw.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Shot a goal! Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. Saliba. Saka. Gabriel. Maguire. Maguire. Oh, good looking ball. Zixi. Now he's off and running. And it's been given away. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! Terrific save by Bain. Oh, denied at the last.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Nice interception, well timed. Real chance here, chance for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
They've played it short. Timber. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Saliba. Manchester United
Look like they're defending with more compactness now, certainly down the middle.
And what is that a reaction to, Jim?
Well, I think it's a move to combat the aerial threat in repelling those crosses.
Clipped into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. So what can they make of this? Saka forwards and with intent. He's found the way through. Shoots! Ugarte. Martinelli. Great defending, strong and determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gabriel makes the interception. Timber. Gabriel. Saliba. Martinelli. Mikel Merino shifted upfield. And now the breakaway. Now that's well seen too. Timber. And they can counter here. Caresses it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Maguire gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Zirkzee. Matches Cunha. Now who's going to be first to this? Nice physical challenge. Now what about a counter-attack? Zirkzee! Zirkzee! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient puts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Lisandro Martinez tries to clear. Martinelli! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Maguire, played towards the front line. Diogo Dalot, aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saliba. Gabriel. Saliba, gently done. Calafiori.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Casemiro. Shaw. Looks to the other side. And it's Dalot. Great run on the overlap here. Diogo Dalot. Nicely shaped cross. A chance to play it in. Crossed in again. Martinelli. Martinelli going full steam ahead down the left flank. Lisandro Martinez can get it clear. And it's played forward. Do have a chance to counter here. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Merino. And here's Eze! Oh, terrific save.
Arsenal have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Casemiro. Over to the left. No way through. Bruno Fernandes! And it's Shaw. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Ball comes in. He has had a shot. And that's past the post.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
That has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mikel Merino is the guilty party there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ball's gone out of play. Spread out to the left. Saka. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And that is a routine catch.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
That is a great pick out. Oh, what a climb! And that has flown over.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Over to the left. Eze is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Circe. Out to the left it goes. Shaw. Shaw with the cross. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Matheus Cunha, spread out to the left. Shaw. Oh, it's played into the area. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Merino. Saliba. Martinelli. Moved on forwards. Maguire gets it away. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Time, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Martinelli. Rice, forwards and with intent. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lisandro Martinez, and he goes cross-field. And it's Eze. Tries a measured ball. That's a good... Tries a shot! Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Merino. That looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. Time to deliver. Timber. Merino. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saliba. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is a little undercooked. Ugarte. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Shifted upfield. Eze. Now they can break here. Moved on forwards. Lovely feet. And it's Lewis Skelly. Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ball is over the line. Bruno Fernandes. Matches Cunha. Played out to the right. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? And he thumps it clear. Referee's given a throw. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maguire. Ugarte. Martinez. Casemiro. And it's played forward. And that's a throw. Matches Cunha's cross. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Merino. Gabriel, Rice, Eze, Martinelli, Mikel Merino, forwards and with intent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot, gently done. And it's Dalot. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Saliba. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. 5 minutes left on the clock. Timber. Saka. Has a look and plays it forward. Out to the right. Saka. Merino. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lewis Skelly, aim forwards. Shapes to shoot! Not out the best in the keeper. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, a delicate chip through. Out of play for a goal kick.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Martinelli. Always onto this. Eze. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Maguire. Diogo Dalot. And it's Dalot. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And that is out of play. Casemiro has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. No, he's overshot the green. Cunha. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Played into space. Diogo Dalot. Martinelli, gently done. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's a nice ball. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. And he welcomes it in. And that is... Oh, smashing header! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a save by David Raya! Arsenal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Turns and goes back. Big chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. Merino. And it's played forward. Saliba. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Matheus Cunha. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Merino. Eze. Trossard. And that is that. Arsenal, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It